Hello, everyone. My name is M. Jimly Gauss, and this is my elevator pitch on the Boston marriage. So, what is a Boston marriage? So, a Boston marriage is a cohabitation of two wealthy women independent of financial support from a man. The question that I was looking at in my research was how did these Boston marriages influence the literature of the era, particularly the works of well known American novelist, short story writer, and poet Sarah Orne Jewett? I was answering this question by doing research on the exchanges between these women involved in these relationships through works of literature, such as books, journal entries, documentaries, and diaries. I came onto this topic through a discussion with Professor Serby regarding my interest in how people who are in these lesbian relationships were able to maintain their relationships in such a judgmental and condemning society. The response of this was the introduction of the New England term Boston marriage, which I proceeded to do a lot of research on. I found this topic interesting because I feel like many people think that these types of homosexual relationships are something recent. But these relationships have been around for much longer than we have ever thought, as we can see throughout the class going back to the 1700s. However, despite the harsh treatment of these individuals for their sexuality, they were still able to find a way to maintain their relationships and their own sense of belonging and identity through these hidden yet kind of open relationships. Through doing research, I learned that Boston marriages provided women with emotional fulfillment, intellectual stimulation, and a supportive environment to pursue their creative endeavors. These relationships challenged societal expectations and offered an alternative to traditional marriage. Boston marriages served as a means of self-expression and empowerment for women who sought companionship and fulfillment outside of traditional heterosexual relationships, which is kind of where I found my interest being focused around Sarah Orne Jewett, who is an author from the late 19th and early 20th centuries and is known to have been involved in a Boston marriage herself. She had a close and intimate relationship with Annie Fields, a writer and the wife of her publisher, James Fields. So the two primary sources I have are two poems that were written by Sarah Orne Jewett during her time, where she was in this romantic relationship with Anne Fields. And although there is no concrete evidence of a romantic relationship between the two of them, it is clear that Sarah Orne Jewett wrote in these pieces addressing a female love interest by her lines leaving a faint perfume, and I like to say she thought of me, kind of addressing the fact that she is kind of referring to a female lover. So the concept of Boston marriages emerged as a way for women to form long-term same-sex partnerships and challenge societal expectations, which I thought was something that was really, really cool. And yeah, so I just wanted to share that with the class. Hope you enjoyed it.